Every single day, someone in your city search for the exact service you offer. They land on your website, and within 5 seconds, they've already decided if they trust you or not. Not your prices, not your service, you. So does your website build trust fast enough to turn that visitor into a lead? Today, I'm breaking down 8 proven ways to make your local business scream credibility with real examples of things you can apply today. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing is called statistics because numbers prove that they are not a guinea pig. When someone is about to hand over your money for their home, for their business, they want proof others have done it before them and it actually went well. Also, numbers overweight claims because saying 12 years, 800 jobs, we 500 plus happy customers, it's way harder than just saying we're experienced. Specific numbers do the work that vague claims never could. And where do you put this? You put it just after the fold, not buried on your About Us page, and you can also spread them around the page. It needs to be in the first few sessions they scroll, because it keeps them moving down the page. It builds that initial trust, and spreading the numbers throughout your page, it reminds them why they should choose you, why they need to trust you. Here are some examples that you can apply today. As you can see, 950 projects completed, over 400 satisfied clients, 40 years of experience, same thing here, 500 plus projects completed, 10 plus team members, so there are a lot of team members available to service you faster, 500 plus satisfied clients, over 45 years of experience. This is a call to action banner, but it invokes that trust because they are asking you to call now to book, and they're saying why you should call. Over 45 years of experience, over 20 vans on London's road, so you know they will get to you fast if you have any kind of problem. Over 250,000 jobs executed, so those 45 years of experience, as you can see, they've done a lot throughout those years. Over 350,000 hours on call, so they are available. They are expressing they are available when you call to book. Say this in this case, it's for a plumbing company. So if you have a burst pipe, you have any kind of trouble with your plumbing, you know they are on call, ready to um, answer to any of your problems and get the problem fixed. Same thing here, they spread out through the page that they have 15 years of experience and they're showing a real project. Here they show 25 years of experience and they're showing a company car doing some work. And here 10 years of experience and they have someone actually doing the work. In this case, it would be for a roofing company. Okay, so those were the examples. Now we are moving on to real reviews with details. Emphasis on details. Because generic star ratings don't convince anyone anymore. People have seen a row of 5 stars on thousands of websites without context. It actually means nothing. People want to see what the context is, so they know that it applies to their kind of problem that they have right now. And if you have someone that has that exact problem they had, they will trust you more because they've seen other people are happy with the exact problem you help solve. So basically, you show the name, you show the date of the review, you show the picture of the review if the platform allows uploading pictures, uh, and the text. And even better, if they post photos, if you ask them to post photos or they do it on their own or videos, you will build even more trust because the more specific the review, the more believable. Saying they showed up on time, fixed the leaks in 2 hours, and cleaned up after themselves, that's a review that converts. And if they do it with a lot of pictures showing the before and after, showing the process, and one video doing all of that as well, it will convert even more because if they bother to do that which takes a bit more time than just writing a review or just giving 5 stars, it shows that your service deserves that kind of effort, and that people will see that and they will trust you more because they've seen the effort the other people are putting in their reviews. You should match the reviews to the current page they're on, because say you're on a roofing page, that page should get roofing reviews, not guttering cleaning reviews, because you don't want to make the visitors, your potential customers, go hunting for proof that's relevant to them. If they are on a roofing page, they need to see other people talk about your roofing jobs, not guttering cleaning, guttering repairs, anything that isn't relevant to them. Now, here are some examples of what you can put on your website to show and build that trust. As you can see, Kevin Forster, Google, and the 5-star rating, and the text. In this case, they don't have images. It may be because they simply have images like, let me show you, like this, just a C and A. So they avoid putting that there. But if you can, please put the image there, because it builds more trust. It puts a face to the review. It makes it real, believable. You can also do something like this, spread around your website. If you have a lot of reviews, I would say 25 plus, and a good rating, of course, you can just put a badge saying where the reviews are coming from, 4.8, and you show that the star rating and the amount of reviews. And when they click on this badge, they go to the actual platform and see the reviews. And here's a great one. Google, excellent, 4.9 stars, 14 reviews. And then you have the images, a funny image here, a funny name. Almost doesn't sound believable because it's a horse and then it says Trevelyan stud. Yeah, at least it's there, the platform, the rating, and the text. As you can see, they bothered to write a pretty detailed text. Same thing here, Nicola Matosa from Google, and they even have here write a review. So if you are a recurring visitor, you can actually click here and write your review. The only thing I would change about this is just hide this, because if it's not over 25, you don't show this. If they want to see the amount of reviews, you can just let them click on the platform and they will see. But unless you have more than 25 reviews, I wouldn't bother putting this there, because say you have 5-star reviews for 10 reviews, that's carries less meaning than saying you have a 4.5 rating over 100 reviews. Here's some other ways you can do it. Images, the platform, the text, the rating. Here is a very good way if you have a lot of reviews on your platforms. Excellent, 4 point, I guess 4.5, 11,000 reviews on Trustpilot, and then they have the reviews. See, and it's clickable. They can verify this information, which helps build that trust. Okay, moving on to the third. Real photos showing team, events, and job sites. Why real photos? Because stock photos kill trust. People have seen them on dozens of other websites before even looking at yours. The moment someone spots a stock image, they start asking, is this even a real company? Do they even bother? Do they have quality in their service? Why aren't they showing the real photos of their work? Why aren't they showing real people? Vans, they start questioning that, and when they start questioning if they trust you, you will lose that lead. And also, your branded van is a legitimacy signal, because having a logo, phone number, city on the site, it tells visitors that you're established, accountable, and not the kind of contractor that disappears after a bad job. Also, faces build trust faster than any logo. People are letting a stranger into their home. A photo of you and your crew with names remove that fear before they even pick up. Here's some ways to apply that. Before and after photos, crew on the site, a simple meet the team session, phone photos, as long as they're high quality and not blurry, are perfectly fine, because real will always be polished. Those professional photos that you see that are stock, they feel fake, and you have probably seen on a lot of other websites, and I've seen them all the time, because I do reviews of audits of websites, and I see them spread out through hundreds of websites. Okay, here are some actual good examples. As you can see, this is a gallery. They show roofing jobs done, in progress. They show the after done, being done. Perfect. Same thing here, in progress. They show they're actually proud of the process. As you can see, flat roofing, perfect. Same thing here. They show the in process roof, and they show what it is, roof maintenance, and they put a face there. Look, real a real person that works on this company in front of a real van. That doesn't feel fake. It's professional. In this case, it's professional, but it looks real. I've because it's a real company. It has the number, everything, and it says what it does. Same thing here. A real the plumber in front of their van. Again, a van equipment. Same thing here. Someone doing a roof inspection for a quote maybe, or a chimney repair. Those are some real examples that you can apply, because it's not hard to take some photos and put on your website, and it will build trust fast, because people will actually see the quality of your work. Now moving on. Certifications, license, accolades, awards. Why this? Because badge removes fear, especially on big jobs, because most homeowners don't know what certifications to look for, but seeing a badge from an industry body still does something. It signals someone already has vetted your company, has vetted these people. One, if you have won an award of you being featured on a local paper, you should put it on the website, because third-party validation beats anything you can say about yourself, and because people actually have seen the quality of your work. It merited an award, merited being featured on a local paper. Where do you place this? You place it near your call to actions, meaning the buttons, the actions you want them to take, to call, like I showed you before. Let me, like here, you can do that there. So, okay, and you place it with your reviews. You place it throughout the website, not buried in the footer, because if it's not visible, it's not working for you. It's not building that trust. It's not telling people that you are a good company. You actually have quality that others have awarded. Uh, it's the same way football teams display or other type of teams display the trophies for everyone to see them front and center. So why would you hide yours? You've won it. Show it. Okay, moving on. Strong local identity. Why do you need a strong local identity? Because if visitors can tell where you're based in seconds, they leave. Because uh, when someone doesn't know if you serve their areas, trust drops immediately. Because if I'm looking for a roofer in Liverpool, a plumber in Liverpool, and I'm landing on a website that's in London, or any type of other location, it's not serving my purpose, it's not serving my area, I will leave. So city name in your headline, embed Google Maps, show a local phone number. These things, these small things add up fast, and they say we're nearby, we're local, we're one of you, and we will get there fast if you need, say, in emergency. And a bonus, it actually helps local SEO. So Google uses these signals to decide who to show your website to, and to be more relevant to that search query that visitors are searching. Here's an example. Property maintenance and services in Hammersmith and Fulham. Trusted roofers across London. Roofers in West Derby. And as you can see, Victoria Roofing Expert, and they have a map. Simple. Because you can get all of this, you can just put the name in the text, or get the Google embed from your Google business profile. It's not hard to do, and it will go a long way. Okay, moving on. Explain your process. Why explaining your process matters? Because confusion kills leads. When someone doesn't know what happens after they click get a quote, they hesitate. And hesitation means they call your competitor instead. So lay it out in 3 to 5 simple steps, like form, call, assess, quote, work. And then maybe you can do a small description. That's it. Once you remove the friction of the unknown, the hesitation goes with it, and you will start getting more leads, because people are aware of your process. and they are not aware of the competitor. So they will choose you because they know what happens when they call you. And most business will skip this entirely. So doing this puts you ahead immediately. It costs nothing and makes the action of calling you, of sending that quote request, giving you their information, feel actually safe. Here's some examples. Our step-by-step process for quality service. Initial consultation, thorough inspection. As you can see, they have a small. We discuss your plumbing needs to gather essential information, which is what you want. Thorough inspection. Our experts inspect your plumbing system to identify issues. Customized proposal. We provide a tailored plan and transparent pricing for your approval. Professional execution. Our skilled team members perform the necessary work with precision and care. So these are the things that matter for you, because you want to know what to expect. You want to know that there's transparent pricing. You want to know if it's a free quote or a paid quote. If the dislocation, I think that's the word, from their headquarters to you is paid or not. And you want to know the steps. Same thing here, over 45 year tried and trusted process. So they have a lot of time to improve and fine tune this process. So contact us 24/7. We will be there in 1 hour. The issue will be sorted and the problem will be solved. Simple, clean, and they will leave your home clean and tidy. Simple processes that will help me feel safe about the decision I have to do to contract you. Okay, moving on. Guarantees and risk aversion. What is this? So even after seeing your reviews and photos, there's still a small voice saying in your mind, what if something goes wrong? What if the roof they just installed goes through a storm? Your job is to answer that question before they even ask it. And you can do this by showing things like satisfaction guarantee, workmanship warranties, things like no hidden fees. These aren't just nice words. They help build the signal that you stand behind your work. And you already do these things, just say them out loud on your website. Because most business do the work, but they never communicate it. And this can be the difference between a lead and someone that leaves your website and goes to the competitor, which has those guarantees and risk aversions. Let's see what those are. Every job is guaranteed. Only high quality materials, so you know the materials won't degrade in, say, 1 month. They will last a lifetime, maybe. Free estimates for any job. Locally based. 5-star company. Insurance work undertaken. So anything goes wrong, they have insurance. Fully insures roofing company. Years of roof repairs and install experience. Very high job completion standards. Transparent service available 24/7. Reliable repairs. Affordable solutions. So as you can see, guarantees and risk aversion go a long way. Moving on to the last one, community and social proof. What is community and social proof? It basically means things like sponsoring a local team, charity work, community events, because these make you part of the community, not just a business passing through trying to take people's money. And people start having your name in mind when they need your service, or if someone they know needs your service, and they will tell you, these guys do some great work, so call them. When people see that on your website, you stop being a stranger and become a neighbor. And if they've seen your say they land on your website, but they remember they've seen that your banner, your logo, your name on an event, a charity event, they will remember that, and that will build another layer of trust that no marketing copy that you say about yourself can replicate. And even just a small section on your own page does the job, because this is especially powerful in smaller towns where word travels fast and people actually want to support local. Here's some good examples. As you can see, Van Plumbers, Heating and Company since 1948. It's I'm guessing a running event. Same thing here. The licensed plumber protects the health of the nation. I'm guessing this is something around health, maybe a hospital. But simple things like this will have a huge return on the investment you make on these sponsorships, charity, local events. That's pretty much it. The biggest mistake I can tell you is that most business already have these trust signals. They just don't put them. They hide them, and they must be visible because they are looking for reasons to trust you. And if they don't find them, they leave. So how to spot these mistakes? Open your site right now and look at it like a stranger. What do you see in the first seconds? A number that proves your experience, a real face, a review, real job photos. If you don't see them, others won't see them, and you won't get that trust, and they will leave and go to your competitor, which gives them that trust, makes them feel safe, gives them those guarantees, the risk aversions. But yeah, if you don't see them, that's your starting point. You can apply all of these things I showed you today. So yeah, chase trust, clarity, and proof because your website is your best salesperson and it's available 24/7. And now you know exactly how to make it close more deals, close more leads, close more calls. So if you want me to look at your specific website, I do 30-minute free private audits. The links will be in the description. I'll tell you exactly what's working and what's costing you leads. If this helped, like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which of these 8 you're adding first. I read every single one. See you on the next one.